Hi guys, I recorded this quick intro because I only want to say that you need to know your numbers, because if you want to scale any average method and what is your open rate or answer rate or decision to make a rate, if you don't have any numbers in place, you won't be able to know what is your bottleneck and you won't be able to scale. And also, this is a cold calling tracking sheet that is based on the Loom tracking sheet of Charlie Morgan. So it's not entirely mine, but I made it a few changes so it can adapt on the cold calling average method. As you can see here, guys, this cold calling tracking sheet is very similar to the Charlie Morgan's Loom tracking sheet that he made in his YouTube channel. So I will be leaving the original video in the description. And as you can see here, I changed the parameters so it can adapt on cold calling situations or in cold calling average method in general. For example, the deal to answer rate or answer to decision maker rate or decision maker rate to conversation rate or even the conversation rate to booking rate, that is basically the pitch. And also the show up rate, that is the same on the Loom tracking sheet. And also the sales conversation rate, that is also the same on the Loom tracking sheet. And as you can see here, the KPIs, that is your objective that you want to have. For example, if you want to be the deal to answer rate at 60%, you put it here, and here is the actual numbers. So in this column goes the numbers that you actually do by doing cold calling, that you will put here. For example, the deal to answer rate is, for example, if you call two businesses but you only get one business to answer, it's basically 50%. That's why I mean that the actual numbers, not your ideal. And also here there is your goals that you will put. For example, I want to make 1,000 calls this month and X amount a day, that you put it here. And also, for example, I want to book 3 meetings. Also, you have to put here realistic numbers, not put, for example, a highly booking rate if your booking rate is low. So you have to be realistic about your numbers and about your skills that you have right now to make it as real as possible, so you can have clear expectations. If you want to grow any average method, you need to be as real and as transparent as possible to know your bottleneck, so you can adapt there and start growing. And also, it is a very important thing that you need to input this data the same day that you do the cold calls, because you'll have the fresh information and you will know exactly how many cold calls you made, and the numbers also will be as accurate as possible. Because if you do this a couple of days after doing the cold calls, you probably won't remember exactly how many cold calls you had or how many cold calls had been answered. So that's why I recommend you guys going straight for the same day or just after the call. Just put it here, and you'll have it recorded and saved. And also I added here the comments and monthly summary, so you can write there your errors or your wins on how you will improve the next month. That's basically a summary of the overall month and how it went, basically. As you can see here, I've been using this cold calling tracking sheet for a month and a half now, because I started in January and we are almost on February 11th. So it's almost, as I said, 1 month and a half. And for me, it's going great because I know exactly my numbers and what is my bottleneck. Nowadays, it's basically decision maker to conversion rate, because I don't know how to pitch my clients properly or in the ideal way, because I'm still nervous sometimes or I speak too fast, and that's my bottleneck, because I have numbers and I can know exactly what my bottleneck is. I recommend you guys a lot using it. So I will leave it also in the description with Charlie Morgan's original video, so you can watch their original Loom tracking video. Anyway, if you're here, I appreciate a lot, guys. And also, as I said at the beginning, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and also my goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I highly appreciate it, guys, because I would love to build an entrepreneurship community.